Welcome. I'm just doing a test on this. This is acrylic paper, believe it or not. It comes in a pad, acrylic paper. It's a linen finish. It actually has grooves on it, so I think this art that I do on the canvas, it should work. It should scratch. You need like a palette knife to scratch this when you're done putting the black on. Although this is kind of small, this is a small paper. It's only 9 by 12, and I like to use a bigger canvas so you can get your arm going, and making some cool designs. So I'll try it I'll use my little palette knife and try and make some cool designs in there. And if you haven't seen this technique yet, I use fluorescent colors underneath. I try and make it bright, so when I put the black on, these bright colors will show through after you scratch it. And let me get the color on real quick. This should go pretty quick. I'm just doing a quick test on this. I'm going to do a live after this, but I'm going to do a landscape. But I just wanted to do a quick live with this technique to see if it works on this paper. That way, if somebody out there, wants to do this and not use a canvas, you can actually try it on this acrylic paper. Get some green in there. The green looks really cool. When it shows up through the black, and pink does, and purple. I don't have purple. I guess I could mix blue and pink. Let me try that. No, it's more like a black gray. That's all right. All right, that's enough color. Let me let that dry for a second. I don't even have my phone on to see if anybody's on right now, but that's all right. This is going to be a quick live. Here's one I did last week, but I added more color to it after it was done. I took a sponge with the color and kind of washed it to give it more color. Doesn't that look cool? I'm hoping this comes out just as good. We'll see. Let me zoom it in a little more for you. There we go. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. It does have grooves on it, so as long as the palette knife can scratch on there. I tried it on this paper before. It doesn't work on flat paper because there's nothing on the paper to make it scratch. It's got to have, this acrylic paper has like indentations in there. There's grooves in there, so it should work. Make sure this is dry. Yeah, it's dry. I had to tape it down. I taped it underneath so I could get it on a board. You could do this technique maybe on a table if you don't want to tape it to a, if you don't want it up on your easel. All right, I'm going to put some black on here now. There we go. That's enough black. All right, I'm going to try and swipe a few things and see what happens. Seems to work. It seems to work on that paper. Check that out. You don't want to overdo it with because it's so small. I kind of like that design already. Now let's go to something smaller, like a palette knife, and we'll put in some other things here. I don't know what to put in. I don't want to mess it up because it looks kind of cool already with what I have. I mean, you could do whatever you want. You could put, let's put a peace sign in here. You could put a peace sign. See that? How cool that looks? It looks like, I really like that. I'm trying not to go over this swoop right here. It looks pretty cool. And the more lines you put on, the deeper, I think the cooler it looks, you know, because these small lines will go over what's underneath. But you don't want to overdo it either. So I think that's all I'm going to do. I kind of like that. It came out good for a test. I like the peace sign. It looks like it's like on fire, like green fire or something. Doesn't it look cool? The peace sign. You can see there's a lot of abstract stuff going on in there. I didn't do it as much as I do when I do it on canvas, but the reason why I stopped on this one is because of that peace sign. It looks cool. Ruben, thank you. Yeah, this one, it looks good, and it does work on paper, canvas paper. I was just testing it to see if it would work. That way, you know, if you're, you know, if you're working on a table, maybe you can use this type of acrylic paper and do it on a table, you know. Then you don't have to tape it up to your easel. But it does work because this paper, make sure if you buy acrylic paper, it has the grooves on it. But look at that. I really like that. And I'm going to end this video here because I'm going to do another one right after this and do a landscape. Because it's still early here in Seattle. It's 6:30 and I'm off tomorrow, so I'm going to do a landscape after this. Yeah, I'm going to start one here in probably in 10 minutes. I'll be doing a landscape. I could do another one of these. Yeah, I mean, I got plenty of paint. All right, this only took 10 minutes. All right, let me do another one. Hold on, since you're on there. Take this off. And then I'll throw another piece up there. I hope this stuff works. This is similar to that stuff. It's more like a heavier, this is actually paper, but it has grooves on it, so I'm pretty sure it's going to work. All right, let's try this out real quick. I'll do one more since that only took 10 minutes. The Reuben's on here, so. All right, let's see, what side's, this side's got the grooves, okay. There we go, I'll do a quick one. Another quick one here. You still on there, Reuben? I see someone's on there. All right, hold on. Let me. All right, here we go. All right, I'm gonna put some more color up here. That it looks like the green. Looks like the green looks pretty good on there, and the pink, and the orange, and the yellow. I think it all looks good. So, put my gloves back on. Maybe I'll layer the colors this way this time, like a landscape. See how that looks. So I'll kind of run it like the sky. We'll put a blue up here. And then a little yellow for like a sunset. Wow, it's turning green there. That looks cool. These are fluorescent colors. We'll put pink up there next to the yellow. It looks good. I'll just run the colors horizontal. And I'm going to go with yellow again. I don't want to put green next to the pink because then it looks like a watermelon. And then I'll put green down here. There we go. All right, that looks like cool colors. Really bright. All right, let me give that a second to dry. And if you're watching this, I use, the black I use is ivory black, okay? Ivory black, because for some reason, it stays wet longer. And I also put a little bit of glazing liquid in there, which it's a drying extender. It slows down the drying, so you just put a little bit in the black, okay? Just a little. You just mix it in the black. got so many tools out here. I lost my main palette knife. Did it fall in here? Whenever That's weird. I'm looking for my palette knife, Ruben. Alright, I'm mixing the black. I'm mixing the glaze in that black so it stays wet. The black stays wet longer so you can work it, okay? That blows my mind. What did I do with the, oh, there it is. Somehow it got behind the camera. All right, let's see. You're still on there. All right, Ruben, here we go. I'm going to put the black on now. You got to put the black on with a spatula or a putty knife. If you brush it on there, it won't work. You got to scrape it on like this, okay? All right, that's enough. All right, now I'm going to use this one here just to get a few swipes in there to get started. Some big swipes. Whoops. That looks cool. Let me get the palette knife. It seems like this one is drying faster, so I better hurry. I think it's all right. Now just take a knife, a palette knife, and then start putting any design in here that you want, okay? I'm not going to try and go over these here. I like these swoops here. Let me come over here on this side. That looks cool. You just gotta, you know, experiment with it and like that last one I did a peace sign. So maybe in here, I mean, you could do a heart or something. I don't know. But it's already drying right here for some reason. So, I mean, you don't have much time, but it works. There we go. That one's done. I mean, it's pretty cool abstract art, man. Look how cool it looks. Just by scratching it. I mean, I could have done a better job, but this is still in its infancy, this technique, so I'm waiting for other people to try it. Here's the other one I did. I put the peace sign up there. That looks kind of cool. You could do whatever you want, you know. But all right, guys, I'm going to end this because I'm going to do, I just found 2 enter keys on my keyboard. 2 enter keys. Right on. No, I'm not making, this is new art that I came up with. I'm testing it on acrylic paper. And it seems to work because the way I usually do it is on a canvas, see? And it scratches better. And you got more room to move your arm around and make different designs. That's all. I've never done it on the paper before. That's why I'm making this video. It's just a test, but I mean, it looks cool. I like the colors, and I mean, it looks all right to me. It looks really bright. Yeah, two enter keys. I didn't know you had two enter keys on there. All right, Ruben. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go ahead and clean up, and I'm going to do a live here of a landscape here in about 10 minutes. So pop back in if you want. Cheers. Thanks, Ruben.